Hey, DOT community, this is Zalon and Bo coming at you with an event start live, Solo War, Frost Giant event. What's up, Bo?
What's up, Zalon? I woke up this morning and I thought, oh, there's an event on. I wonder if Zalon knows.
Yeah, that's right. It came on pretty early this morning. It's actually been live for a few hours already. But being that it's a shorter event, you got to get into it as quickly as possible. So here we are. It's definitely a lot earlier of a live stream time than we're used to, but it's totally fine because it's got to get done, right, Bo?
Well, earlier than you're used to. I've been known to do a live stream at like 5 a.m.
Oh, that's true. That's true. What's up, Jamie? John McGinnis, Zaret, Armando. What's up? So, yeah, we got a Solo War, and it's interesting. So, if you're interested in Jatoon and his new skills, which of course it's all guaranteed. So guaranteed Imperial armor, piercing, and damage, and then guaranteed Goliath armor and health. So you got offensive Imperials, defensive Goliaths. So it's it's guaranteed. So if you're interested in that, then this is the event for you. Also too, you get the Titan Troop Earth and Ice Resist too as well. So if you want to build that up as well, this could be the Titan that, if you don't have good Earth and Ice resist for your troops, then this may be the one that you want to use.
I saw a comment that this would actually be a pretty good Titan to take on the Poseidon defenses.
Ah, okay. Okay, interesting. All right, and also too, Jatoon is also going to get the 1.4 boost in the next Winter's Claw event. So if you
there you go, that would be the reason.
I mean, that's another reason too as well. I mean, if you didn't get Morgar the other day, then this could be the helping hand you need to be able to get you through the Winter's Claw event, which we do know is going to be a 6-day event, which means having the 1.4 boost is going to be extremely helpful over a long period of time like that. So, what's up, the brain? Good to see you. So, and also here's the Winter Relics. I have them all from last year. Of course,
Okay, so considering you have them all and I don't have any of them, let me know what I should do as far as the stretch rewards. Is it just Jotun?
Well, for someone like myself that has all of these rewards, if I just get the new Jatoon, which is what I'm really looking for, just because I want to swap them out for my old one, because I don't like my old one's skills, for me, it would be just going to 12K. That's what I'm going to be shooting for in this event.
You could put your old one into Almaran.
Well, that's the thing too. I was also possibly thinking about that, but my old one doesn't have that many levels, really. I did not work on him seriously at all because I just really wasn't impressed with the skills with the 3 different troops. So I may put him into Almaran because you're going to see here I'm going to use him for some battles. But yeah, here Stefan Weber says, "What do you think about using some skeleton relics with them, with the mask and the other something with resistance against poison? The skeleton would have resistances against all elements."
Pretty much.
Yeah. Interesting, yeah. Using skeletons with different titans is always an interesting little test, and to see if it works out well for you, especially if you have the correct relics and everything. So, yeah. Give it a shot. See what happens.
Yeah.
Those relics are not great, Jamie says. Yeah, they're kind of very specific. If you really are working with, for instance, like a, well, I'd say like any kind of guardian that you're trying to boost up your Panthers and stuff, or like, for instance, like Panthers, Imperial Health and Panther Health are nice. Well, I mean, let's just, but it just depends. What's up?
Merry Christmas.
Jim is here.
What's up, Jim? Merry Christmas, Jim. But I don't know. That's me. I mean, I have used one of these 4-star relics on Guardians before, but I mean, it really just depends, and especially the free spell doesn't help you if you're putting them on defense. So
I think Brain's asking, do the free spells? Does it increase 2 free spells, 3 free spells? I think it stays at 1, doesn't it?
I think it always stays at 1. Yeah, and that is another downer about it as well. It's not like having a forced.
Check the database real quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that is the case. I don't think that you get more than 1. I forgot to change the title again, Corey. Yeah, gosh, you know what? Always with Streamlabs.
So much admin stuff to do.
Oh,
Jim,
my gosh.
how are you doing, sir?
What's that?
I said, how you doing, bud?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm just sitting up here on a well pad, just waiting on this big old 20-ton crane to come off, and I just got a couple days work, and then I'm off for about 12 straight.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so Brain, it's just level 10 is still just one free spell. So
Yeah. I have these, but I never use them. Yeah, exactly, the Brain. I think it really comes down to something very specific if you're really trying to boost up the health of a certain troop just for a specific time.
JJ's in the chat. Welcome.
What's up, JJ? You can join Discord if you want. Hopefully you're off work, or maybe not. So I know some people that work the Monday through Friday, sometimes they get the Friday off, or I have heard that since the way next week's set up, a lot of people are working a little bit of overtime this week so they can have Monday off. I have a few friends that told me that specifically, that they worked extra overtime this week just so they didn't have to come in on Monday. So, but here we go. We got 1.2 boost for the 4-star Berserker and 1.1 for 3-star Berserker. This is the big downer for this event. Having not like a 1.3 or 1.4 boost, especially 1.3. But then again, it is a shorter time frame. So shorter time frame, lower soul boost. That's what's, it's going to make it tough. So you're going to have to do your best. And I'm not going to say pull a ton of relics, because maybe for this event, if you are a player that is trying to save up relics, we'll look at the rewards here very soon, because it's actually very much in your favor for the people that are actually trying to save up relics. Also, too, there's a temple takeover for Berserkers right now, so Krathos, Skullgrim, Saphira, Thorhild, Solgar, and Halzir are all in there. So, just in case you were interested in grabbing some Berserkers, they are not... Let's just say this. If you're like me and you have a crap ton of really good Berserkers and you need a lot of good Berserker food, this may be for you. You may want to do a pull or two. And then, of course, it is not even though it's a solo event, it's not use any relic. It's just these Frost Compasses. So if you have saved up relic tokens, that'll be the only real way that you could, have a little bit of an extra oomph to get you more souls in this event. Besides from that, let's take. Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't look at rank rewards because it's a solo event. But here, rank rewards.
Yeah, it's all just
all Jotun.
All gems up until Jotun.
Yeah,
just Jotun and top 500.
Yeah, so if you're in top 500, you get a second one. Be real honest, personally myself, I would rather grab the one at 12K and get all the rewards. So, and I'll most likely, if that's the case, because of this event, I see myself falling probably somewhere in the 2,000 to 4,000 gem range. I'll probably be in that top 2,000. Wait, the stream? The stream's crashing?
I don't see the stream crashing. I'm watching it on 2 devices, and it's looking good.
Oh, well, it's just you, Brain. Okay, just making sure. All right, cool. Well, let's get into here. I'm gonna.
All right, so I wanted to say something. That reward at 14,000 at 1,800 gems. That's an odd ball number for them to be given gems.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here, let's look at just the regular milestone breakdown too. Now, this is what I was gonna just bring up too, is the fact that like I said, if you're just here to collect tokens, this event is actually really not that difficult in comparison to others where you see one event relic or maybe two within the first 5,000 or 6,000, because we definitely have seen those recently. This one, all 4 tokens, you get 4 in this event. If you get to 5,000, all 4 tokens are available. If you want 3 tokens, you can go to 2,000. So that's really, I mean, 3 tokens at 2,000 is really nice. If you're a hardcore grinder, you can get all 4 at 5,000. So, and let me tell you, the portal stones in this one, again, are really nice. Now, you notice I have a lot of portal stones up there at the top, because this event started today which is, a day later than normal. My first two Portal Stone relics were going to go up. I think it was a little bit earlier this morning, so I pulled them last night before I went to bed. So that's why I have 199 Portal Stones right now. I looked at it before I went to bed, and I was like, those relics are going to go overnight, and I'm like, I don't want to lose them. So, but anyway, but in this event, we're getting 300 Portal Stones. So it's pretty impressive to get 300 because in such a short amount of time for the event. I think that's the reason why they might have thrown us that.
And that makes it nice because I'm going to save the Portal Stones and the tokens because I'll just do free to play and grind it to 5,000 and save them for next week.
Yeah,
and makes it nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can go to 3 or you can go to 5, obviously, and with all the free Portal Stones, along with, if you still have, like myself, all the Portal Stones from the last event saved up, you can get really far free to play.
Yeah, without question. Does anybody know what the skills and stuff are for next week for I'm assuming Krampus?
They said he has one X skill, the first Titan X skill.
He has a Titan X skill. So
yes.
The first time we've seen this Titan X skill.
Yeah. So.
Well, the question is, are we going to be able to see that when they put up the event? Are we going to be able to press on him and the milestone rewards, and it's going to show what they are? Or,
I don't know, but I do know that some people will have that information available.
Yeah. See, I mean, to be real honest, the way the developers did this last dev live stream, they kind of made it so that if anything, the people that will be putting out videos, and I don't think we were expecting more information, obviously, but since the developers did it this way, they more or less made it so that releasing videos on, when the event comes out is going to be one of the only ways to really show it off because the devs won't be around to do it. So, I don't know. Anyway, so besides from that, we do have 500 DGs as well. So if you do go all the way to the end, you can get all the rest of the DGs. So, after Jatoon, you can get 1,800 gems, which, again, was really weird to see them up at 14,000. Because, again, if you just get Jatoon, that 2,550 gems gets cut down significantly. You're only getting 750 gems in the rest of the event if you don't go past Jatoon. So, that's a little weird. Yeah. But, like you were saying, Bo. And also the last 250 Divine Gems. You're only getting 250 Divine Gems if you only go to Jatoon. So... And you don't get all the 4-star relics, but to be real honest with you, if you have them already, you pretty much don't need a second.
Well, I mean, even if you don't have them, are those winter gloves and boots really worth the stretch?
I mean, if you don't have them, Imperial's health, Titan health, maybe. Imperial's health, everybody likes to really make them pretty tanky. But, and that's why Panther's health, Titan health, Winter Boots is up there. That's why they put them above, because those two troop types, I think, are more appealing to give health to than Goliath's armor. That's not horrifically bad, but nobody's usually trying to really boost them up unless you're using like a Wukong. But you know what? There's better relics. That's the only thing. There's better relics to use.
The Wukong skills, the relics don't really match anymore because they took the Panther skill away.
No, that's Jatoon. I'm talking about Wukong with Goliath.
Sorry.
Yeah. My Wukong with Goliath, I wouldn't use this relic because I have other relics that have more than just one skill. This is Titan armor and Goliath's armor. I would use another relic that would give Goliath's armor and Goliath's health in the same relic, not wasting it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these relics, I have a set already. You are going to get 2 along the way, the Winter Cloak and the Winter Belt. They're just situational. If you need it for some particular reason at that moment, you need more Titan health and health on your troops. I mean, yeah. But honestly, I just have better relics. So some people that may be a player that started within the last 6 months doesn't have better relics, so there you go. You can use these in the meantime until you do get something better.
Yeah, I still got the full set from last year's Jotun event. And they're still at set to level 1 because, like you said, you got better relics usually if you've been playing a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Jotun is the goal, and everything else, other than, if you just really need the extra 250 divine gems,
yeah,
you could do without.
Oh, yo, so Bo, what's up, Sweeney Todd? Good to see you. Dance, shout out to Solimari. Yeah, I definitely see, Solimari, it's not an Alliance event, but otherwise we would check it out. Solimari is definitely in top 50 every event that I've ever seen for a long time. JJ says, love that calendar, Bo. That is the new standard, aside from spelling errors, of course.
What did we spell wrong in the calendar?
Yoo-hoo! This is D. Yoo-hoo!
By the way, D is here.
Yeah, D's here. Man, Brain, I don't see the stream taking any kind of dumps on my end. It's weird. I don't know why. You just might have to refresh it. That's strange, though. Anyway.
JJ says, cloak is useless, belt, meh. So.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Those winter gloves and winter boots, I mean, maybe. Just because of the certain troops that we're dealing with. But if you're a newer player and you don't have anything, it could be useful. It can be. Because obviously you don't have better relics that you could have gotten maybe earlier in the year or last year or whatever. But here we go. Let's grab... I got some saved up relics. Jamie says, refresh work. There you go. 2-star. I'll pull the other one too.
So I got a 3, a 2, and a 1-star.
I just got a 2 and a 1. Alright, so let's throw it on. Actually, if I don't have any. This is useless if you're not.
Jim, you're just straight grinding, right? You're not doing relic pulls?
Yeah, that's what Jim was saying, right?
Okay. Oh, Almarin. Yeah, you can do 2. Just stack.
I'd rather keep the XP relic on him real quick. And just, I have like 2 or 3 of them that I just picked up recently from like...
Oh man, I counted. I have like 27 2-star XP relics. I really need to use those.
Oh man, I like to just attach them while I'm grinding for events because I'm already switching out like event relics or something like that. So I like to do that. Or during the week, I throw them on when I'm doing like I'll do like an arena with them just to give them obviously a bunch of XP. But I'll throw an XP relic on at the same time just to boost it up even more. But yeah, we're probably actually, you know what, for Almarans, for the stream.
Welcome, G Bacon.
Yeah. Oh, G Bacon's here. What's going on? Good to see you. I'd say this promo art for Jatoon looks pretty kick-ass. Nice. Yeah, Jatoon always looks really cool, I think. He was a very interesting and cool design. Although for, like I was saying, for Almaran level 21 for the live stream, I'm just going to try to find some junk lands real quick.
It's 5k souls for 4 tokens, actually.
Yes.
What's up, Hector?
What's up, Ron Gamer? Oh, yeah, Morgar. Yeah.
I need a Hector clip. Hector never says anything, though. So.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see here. Hector, hey, bad mother, shut your mouth! Nice. Alright, cool.
Yeah, YouTube tried to catch that.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. What's up, Sparrow?
That's a good one, Corey. You made me choke on my coffee.
Yeah, Corey. Yo, so before the live stream happened, oh crap, I forgot to bring in extra troops with them. All right, well it shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, I still got. Oh, actually, you know what? I got grenadiers. Let's just pop them in because I just leveled him up and haven't really played with him since his fusion the other day. But anyway, so let me turn this down a little bit.
And I asked Alon what Titan he was going to use.
Yeah. And what? Yeah, and I was like, you're like, oh, you should use Halzalon. I'm like, Bo, seriously. Yeah, I know, Corey. That's funny though. It's the iOS, then because I'm on XS Max having same issues. What's up?
Because we're both on Android and having zero problem.
Yeah.
So, all you fanboys can suck it.
Oh man.
What was that show? Was that there was Psych, wasn't it? Remember they used to do that?
Yes, yes.
That was fun.
Yeah, I know the title Irish Titan. I know. That's all Bo's fault. You can blame him.
Oh, why is it my fault? This is not my channel.
I know. It's because I'm
You
streaming.
realize you can change
Listen.
the title during the stream, right?
Can I? I don't want to have to go figure that
you
all
have to be
out
on,
right now.
On the computer, on the browser, but you can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bo Fire Relic Festival?
Evidently I misspelled festival.
Oh.
It's a festival.
I thought it was a Festivus for the rest of us.
That's what I thought it was, a festival.
Astros and crap.
YM says female titans are more powerful as compared to male titans.
Is that the way it works?
Oh, yeah. We had to ask Dee about that.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be definitely a good topic for her to bring up on her stream. Are female titans
Definitely.
more powerful than male titans? Discuss. What's up, that kid Brace? Ragnar women are straight up fugly in this game for sure. yeah, I can agree on that one. They are pretty fugly. Good, nice daytime wordage there, Corey. The brain would appreciate that. I'm missing those first 4 Titans that you have there, Zalon. First 4? Which ones are you talking about? Oh, when I brought up the when I was just in my Titan. Yeah, they're, I would say, because they're all more fairly new. Sherry R, what's up? Thanks for joining in. Joranne is a chick, FYI, folks. Has that been confirmed, Ron Gamer? Has Joranne been confirmed as a female?
Yes.
JJ says, Corey, hold your tongue. Garn is one sexy woman that could bench press both of us.
Look, Garn's got some funky toes, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But some people are into that.
Oh, wow, 1 star. Oh, that's because I'm hitting super low lands. Haven't seen one of them in a while. Nenad, what's my favorite beer?
Arctic Wolf wants you to do some Garrison hits, Zalon. Show us your DOT skills.
You want me to do Garrison hits with Relics during an event?
Arctic Wolf wants you to do Garrison hits.
I guess I could. They're probably not. Alright. Arctic Wolf.
Oh, Rio Hand.
We could.
Here. Welcome.
We could.
Sardu is the man with the plan.
Although,
we're all
Arctic Wolf, everybody in chat that doesn't get any of their stuff read out in the next little while. Bo can. He's definitely monitoring chat, but anyone that gets their stuff missed, it's because of Arctic Wolf. Because I'm going to have to put a lot more full concentration on.
I'm watching. All
right. But here, yeah, sure. I got Kamathi. But but
brain, that's funny.
you can do that.
Probably shouldn't laugh at that.
MB says, don't do Garrison hits because one dude asked. True, MB, I mean, I don't really have to, but just because Bo's, like, really making a deal about it, maybe I'll have to do one or two just because. Now it's making me sound like I'm a sourpuss and won't do any Garrison hits. You know.
Now, I will tell you, I will agree, Brain, Jarn does kind of look like Mike Tyson.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Schwayam, are you sure that you're not iTouch Master? You can undo that caps lock key there, but it's the Fire Festival. The Fire Festival is they're going to have a Relic Festival for Fire Relic after Krampus event. So I don't know what that entails, the detail wise, but it's probably going to be one of those things where there's, some special altars with guaranteed 4-star fire relics, or maybe bundles, like so many relics for 20k gems or whatever.
How many more? Oh, actually, you know what? Let me throw another 2-star on here. Let me run this relic down, and then I'll try a couple Garrison hits for you.
So, Arctic Wolf, this is called grinding an event. This has absolutely nothing to do with competitive play. So
yeah.
That's the whole point of an event, is to hit easy lands.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just trying to level up my Almorand right now, but here. I'll pick one out.
Yeah, that's right. And Almorand's level 21. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll go in with Kamathi, see if I can do something with her. What's up, King? All male Ragnar look like they're about to sneeze.
Yeah, King. I saw it started early. I'm like, oh, man. But, Zalon, he's like, he sleeps late.
He sleeps late. Well, it depends. Today it was another incredibly rainy and dreary day. So.
Yeah. I got up at 6, and I'm like, it's raining. It's raining here, too, so.
Sir Exo Piku.
Still in upgrade mode. I finally finished my army camp upgrade and then started on my garrison. So.
Oh, tag her. Your name is highlighted in red when somebody else messages at tag her. That's why.
So if you
when you do that.
Yeah, so you got tagged.
You got tagged.
You get tagged. Oh, is that what the cage is for there, Jim?
Nice.
Jim says that Krampus's cage is for you and me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
that's where you put your bow.
Oh crap!
That's where you put your bow and Zalon. That's where they go, in the cage.
Yeah.
So if there was a Krampus action figure, you'd put the Bow and Zalon action figures in the cage.
Sparrow says, I post a video online how raid Mac Valorn drops 25 and resist poison with Hades and Gat. I didn't see that, Sparrow, but when this is over, I'll check it out, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Awesome.
Frank, what's the goal? Well, it's a solo event, so it's whatever you want.
Yeah, it's your goal.
I don't have Jotun, and I actually kind of like the skill set on this particular one. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for Jotun and probably not much more.
Oh, King, you tried 5 times for Morgar? Well, I mean, I was lucky yesterday, definitely. I mean, I was lucky last year before the Christmas event, too. I mean, it's not... it comes in waves. It's not something that happens all the time for me. Trust me. You've seen plenty of my live streams where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do all this stuff at the end of the stream and get nothing. So.
Yeah. I got nothing, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
See, I mean, it doesn't. It's not. Not everybody gets the Titan for the event. But
I kind of like they're giving us these 2-star Titans at level 15 in the event, though.
Nice. Yeah,
free-to-play players don't do this event. Free-to-play players should grind this event out to 5K
or 2K.
Those 4 tokens for next or 2K.
Yeah, 2K gets you 3. 2 for 3, everybody. 2K gets you 3 tokens.
That's actually pretty much a no-brainer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's almost like sounding like a carny. You know what I mean?
They should do it to the 5K though. If they're grinding and free to play. Yeah,
you should. You should, because you're still gonna get more rewards in between there, between the 2 and the 5. Exactly. So I'm just saying. I mean, the one thing that people say when they say they're not going to do the event, it's almost like saying, "Are you not going to play the game though? Are you basically, when you say I'm not doing the event, does that mean you're not going to play the game the entire weekend? Because if you are going to play the game, you should still have some sort of goal. And 2K just sounds too easy, you know?
I'm going to still grind to at least minimum 5 to get those.
Well, I would probably make 5K souls just doing my normal thing because I'm in upgrade mode and I'm hitting. I think I'm at 600 battles already this week, and I'll probably do another 400 before it's over. So.
Yeah, and I need to actually equip some of my XP relics because I got a ton of them and use those as I'm grinding.
I went through my relics last night. I finally got my whetstone to level 10. I'm working on Hell's relics, right? I've got the Funrir, the little dog, the wolf guy, up to 7, and is it the serrated edge or the reinforced grip? I can't remember. One of those two is level 10 as well. So.
Fav Music, I mentioned earlier that there was an event we needed to make 5 or 6K souls for 2 tokens. Which event was this? What I was referring to earlier is the way that this event is set up, where the tokens are lined up. You get, at 2,000 souls in this event currently, you're getting 3 tokens at the 2K mark. So most events before, what happened was you could get 2 tokens, but the 3rd token wouldn't drop until about 5 or 6K. So what would happen is you could, you would have to grind to 5 or 6K to get 3 tokens. So that's why I'm saying we don't normally see 3 tokens available at the 2,000 mark. That's just so early. So yeah, a lot of events we've seen that is the case, where if we're going to get 4 tokens, the 4th token doesn't even drop until like 10 or 11,000.
If you get 4, sometimes we only get 3.
Yeah, if that even happens.
And Grisha, I would agree with you that if you're free to play, if you have tokens saved, I personally wouldn't use them on this event, but that's up to the individual.
Yeah,
I'd wait for next week, or if they need a fire titan, the week after that's a fire titan, depending on what they have and what their needs are.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd be using save tokens if I was free to play grinding this. I'd just straight up grind it and save tokens to see what Krampus looks like. Let's see what's in the Krampus event besides Krampus, because a lot of times these events are about what else is in there and not necessarily the Titan.
Oh, sorry, favorite music. I didn't mean to offend you. Make it clear so people don't get confused. I'm horrifically sorry. Jeez.
Didn't they say they was going to have more rewards in the Krampus event than any other time?
What's up?
No, I say, didn't they say on the live stream they was going to have more rewards in the Krampus event than any other event?
I think he said more milestone rewards than any other event ever.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what that means. Maybe this means that there's something every 500 souls,
Yeah. How far am I going for this event? And everyone on Discord, Wrecking Nomad, I'm going to be going to at least 12k, because I just want the new Jatoon. That's me.
Yeah, I'm going to Jatoon.
But that's because you don't have one. So I understand that completely, too. But for the Relics, this event, most people do a lot of events for the Relics, because remember, your Titan, you know, it's... The Titan could... This Titan obviously has lock skills. Other events that we've seen before, we definitely have... what's it called? In other events, we definitely have seen Titans with skills that aren't locked, which it's still, you know, so a lot of times people say, well, the Relics are still good, so that's why I went for this event. But if you don't need a Jatoon, and you don't need, you know, besides from that, if you don't need any of these Relics, which again, if you're not a newer player, I don't think it's going to be something, you're going to have better Relics than these guys.
And Brain, I don't think it's going to be 10 days long and 50k souls, but it's definitely going to be, it's almost 7 days.
Mm.
And what are you thinking, 30k souls? That's what it was last year, right?
Yeah. I'll set this up. What's up, Yuki? Zalon stuttering. Yeah. Sorry, I got like a bunch of things going on at once, Brain. I know. If you were in my position too, Brain, I'm sure. But we don't even know what your voice sounds like, so you know, you could stutter too. We never know. If you were in the same position as me.
I must have missed the Arctic Wolf answer question.
Let's see.
I missed it.
Oh, what? What'd he say? Oh, what do we think about Krampus? I'm interested to see what his Titan X skill is going to be. I'm interested. So, let's see. Will Morgar and Jatoon be the only boost Titans for Krampus? I don't think so. They're going to be the only ones giving.
They're going to be the max boost.
They're going to be the 1.4 boost, but they're going to have probably like a 1.2, maybe. I would hope they would have at least a 1.2.
Yeah, or 1.3.
Yeah. See, 1.3 is, I think, is hoping a little too much. But I mean, at least a 1.2. If they put a 1.1, that would be horrifically bad for everybody.
Yeah.
So I would hope that that's not the case. What's this guy got on Garrison? Oh, that's way too easy of a Garrison. Oh, maybe I should do that. Here. You want to see a Garrison hit? You didn't say exactly what kind of Garrison hit. I could just hit this guy's Garrison. Level 28 Titan. Alright, we'll do that. Oh yeah, the Brains video the other day showing off his Pantheon was really good.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
Riohand, 50 viewers, 10 likes. Let's fix that math. Thank you, Riohand. Wow. Thank you for joining. Riohand, it's definitely cool to see you back again. I know you have had a very busy schedule the past few months, but you're going to be a little bit more available coming the new year. So I'm really glad. Thank you for that donation. That was very nice of you.
So, I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey.
Thanks, Bo.
You're welcome. Hey, you won't do it, so I have to do it for you.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Hold on. Brain, stop blocking me. What you hiding? I didn't do anything wrong. Ask the simple question. That's funny. Any thoughts on these non-stop back-to-back events? Should Krampus have been on the event instead of Jatoon?
Well, I think they wanted to work Jatoon back in, and I think the easiest way to do that was to have 2 separate events.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did that for Halloween.
Basically, this event's a do-over event, and if you did it last year and you don't care, don't do it. You know, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh,
so.
Jim's leaving. All right, thanks for stopping by, Jim. Thank you.
See ya, Jim.
Yeah, I mean the way they did, what's it called? The last event, for Halloween.
Okay.
They definitely did like art. You know, what's his face? What is it? Hold on. I just leveled him up in this last event, right next to Almirand. There he is, Astaroth. So they had an Astaroth event separate than the like the new Halloween event. So it was like Astaroth, Calvarax, and then the new Halloween events and everything else coming later. So I just thought that's just another way for them to just have another event without really having to create a lot of extra stuff. I think it's kind of like it's like an easy event, and especially if it's solo like this, that just means that more people will have, Sorry, just reading chat, but yeah. Sorry if I didn't complete that sentence, but spells like lightning, fireball, and poison cloud is worthless when storm spell brought in the game by death. Yeah. Yeah, storm spell is pretty much the I want to say like the spell of defense. It's like the only spell that people use on defense, which of course
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's also pretty cool on offense too. If you put that relic on there, that gives you free ones.
Well, yeah. Most definitely. It's always a lot of fun, especially when you're grinding too. What's up, Godan?
No, Godan's here! Yay!
Arctic Wolf, I don't know why you're wasting our time. Better show us something different. Oh, well, this is what grinding's about.
Well, this
is what you do when you have to play an event. I don't know. Maybe you don't play events. I don't know, but this is what everybody else in the community has to do. So, yeah. So
we're just hanging out, chilling, and talking.
Yeah, this is what we do.
I mean,
Yeah, we got a lively group today, Bo.
really?
Yeah, the brain. Some people just don't get it. Oh, Sergio? Okay, sure, I can. That's not a problem. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on some chat. We'd had a bunch of...
Well, Sergio, the reason we can't say it correctly is because it's not spelled like Sergio.
Yeah, well, at least, yeah, from what
because
I see.
The X typically has a Z connotation, well, for most English-speaking people. So I didn't even attempt to pronounce it.
JD.
But had I attempted to pronounce it, it would have been Serzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Joseph?
But Sergio, I'm cool with. Cool with that.
Yeah. Thank you, JD. Always helpful in the support. Oh, man. Oh. It's an album.
Oh, Godan. Okay. All right. Is that what's going on, Godan? Godan's stirring up trouble again. Hashtag blame Godan. Oh.
It's all that flack. Without permission, should have asked. It's okay. I mean, I I just, didn't expect it. But it's okay. You do what you do, Godan. You do what you do. Yeah, it is. I know that's what it is.
Oh, is that? You know what? I think part of that is jealousy.
Yeah, that's true too.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or have you guys seen a whole lot of 3-star economy relics dropping lately?
Jump on this guy's mini. 3-star economy relics? A few. Not like a crazy amount. Like, economy relics, I got a couple for spells just yesterday. And I mean, I just fuse them right away. I don't really use economy relics for spells, but it's just me.
I have had 3-star club warps and 3-star claw warp dropping like crazy, and I don't know if that's on purpose or if it's just random stuff. Oh, look, a level 13 land with the.
Let's see, Lawrence Wicks. Hi guys, this is the first for me with Jatoon. What do you think of him? The new skilled Jatoon I think is going to be a lot better than the old skilled Jatoon. So, is he going to be effective? Players are saying he's going to have a good shot at taking on Poseidon defenses. So, that's for you. Go for it.
Ryan says he's in a Russian alliance, and they have a lot of ego and act weird sometimes. It's just everyone who's not Russian not join a Russian alliance. I joined a Ukrainian alliance one time.
Oh yeah, I've definitely joined a couple different alliance groups that I normally wouldn't have, but that was usually with my test account, just because I just needed them to be in an alliance. King asks, you think they will ever have 5-star relics in an event instead of the temple? If they do, it'll be at the very end, and it would be like a final milestone. Or actually, you know what? Maybe they would put a token out that allows you to pull from the 5K altar. How about that? You see what I'm saying?
I would probably do that.
If it would be
that would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would be a token for the 5K altar. So that you, just kind of like how we have the token right now that allows you to choose which Titan you want. If they created a token for the 5K altar, allowing us to get a guaranteed 5-star, but we still don't know which one it is, so there is the RNG aspect of it. You still could get something that you already have. I still think that would be a good idea. Because, again, you still would be going for a 5-star.
Corey, that's nice. 4-star serrated edge is a really good relic. The real gamers here.
Yeah, exactly, the brain. I definitely, he's cool if you don't have him. I wouldn't spend heavily for this event if you plan on doing Krampus, exactly. So in that case, if you are planning on going for Krampus, my advice, Bo's advice, this is what we're saying here, and I'm sure a lot of other people in the stream will agree, you should be going for 5K souls. Get yourself 4 relics for the Krampus event and save them up. Otherwise, if 5K is a little too much for this weekend because you got a lot of stuff going on with the family, then maybe 2K, because that still gets you 3 tokens. Still, that's really, really good. So this event for the free-to-play player, for the saving up of tokens and everything else, this event is actually really good. Otherwise, most of the time, we'd have to grind a lot higher to be able to even get a 3rd token. It usually would be 5K. So, it's almost like we're getting a freebie thrown in there. So, take advantage, I would say. Jatoon, I will post my opinion in a video later today, but respectfully, I would say no. So, Godan says no. For me, for collectors, I would say if you don't have them, grab them. That's me, though. And there's also the, what's it called?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as Godan.
There he is. But also at the same time, too, you have to take into effect that a lot of times when there's new skill sets and everything else, and you get, a lot of the players who are Castle 25 that don't have a lot to do in the game besides from checking out new things that come out in the game. Not upgrading things, and they're not grinding for anything but VP a lot of times. Or sometimes not even VP. They're just playing around with Titans as they come out. A lot of times you'll find out later that there's certain defenses that they're really good against, and all of a sudden a lot of people start doing the old, I wish I got the new Jatoon. That'll be like 2-3 months from now, but, you know, it may not be the case. You know? Oh, I got promoted on the stream. Thank you, D. You know, so there is that Titan regret syndrome that we know that definitely happens. It's not something that happens to every Titan, but, you know, there is the possibilities when people all of a sudden find out what they are like at max capability and just play around.
So, yeah, at 12K is not bad. I don't have one. I'm just kind of, you know, it's fixed skills, so I know exactly what I'm getting.
Exactly.
Nice,
that's
right?
the other upside with the event is it is the fixed skills. So.
Hey, Zalon, you know what they say, right?
What?
When you got haters, you made it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I've had haters for a long time, though. There was people that wasted their time a long time ago, you know, and after a while, they just get tired because it's pointless. I'll just keep blocking you from the channel. You have to create a new account. It's the same thing with hackers, you know. They just have to create a new account all the time, even if they're, you know, trying to post a new video. And then you ask them, hey, how come you had this, and this in the previous video? And it's like, well, they don't have it anymore because they were hackers. Their accounts got closed down, you know? So. The Brain says, here's my thoughts on 5-star Titans. I think the X skills is an alliteration of 5-star Titans as their powers is typically higher than 4 stars.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that. I could see, you know, if you had an all-X skilled Titan, that would be equivalent to a 5-star.
Yeah. So.
Real Hand says you're getting ads on the stream. He had to watch one before he joined. That's lit.
Wait, who said that?
Rio Hand.
Oh, Rio Hand? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rio Hand, that was definitely something that was, I incorporated probably around this time last year, actually, I think it was. Was it the movie The Interview? They hate us because they ain't us? Right, Hector? What exactly is the X skills, Roft is asking. The X skills, like, specifically, a lot of them are, like, armor, health, resistances are not X skills. Because you got damage X skills. I mean, you have offensive X skills, you have defensive X skills for Titans, but I don't think they won't have any, like, resist X skills. They don't exist. So, right. The availability of X skills is a little bit more limited just because of that. Yeah, I'm putting ads. I knew, you know, I was swimming in dough, Brain. Yeah, trust me, the ad revenue from YouTube is ridiculously nothing. if I wasn't so fortunate to have people that were so nice and donated on my channel, this would be like, you know, it's like when people sell like fundraisers, you know. You have to have like tons and tons of kids to do a fundraiser because your organization needs to make something. But it's like selling candy bars.
Right, that's not nice. Don't laugh at Kofi. That's happened to me before, and it's annoying. And it's like...
Oh, Kofi, that's not cool. Bank
Although
blocked
it is
Tim
that
cards.
time of year.
It is that time of year, though, too. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, Rio Hand. Most definitely. Ad Apocalypse. Corey says, "Don't feed the trolls." Yeah, we try not to. Oh,
My game is frozen.
oh, your game froze up.
Actually, my whole phone, my whole device is frozen. It's wow.
Yeah, they already removed the X skill resist when they took out the tier 3 resists. Yeah. Yeah, that's for that. Yo, the brain. 95k gems is because I put in, what was it? Last month's YouTube money, because I wanted to make sure I did this event to 12k and next event. I wanted to make sure I had enough gems for both, because that's it. And I got it before the holidays. Well, I mean, I just got it a few days ago, because well, frankly, I didn't want to, run out of money to be able to buy the rest of my Christmas presents. So I was trying to budget everything all ahead of time for this week and next week. So you won't see me getting any more gems. Trust me, I'm broke. I don't have any money for anything. I got my daughter enough presents, and that's all that. And then, yeah, my parents and my brother. But I don't have a ridiculously large family, thank goodness.
And my kids are all old enough, they're like, we just want money.
Yeah.
So I individually wrapped $1 bills.
Yeah, you did not.
There's a giant pile of them under the tree.
Nuh-uh.
It's like confetti.
That's funny.
And then in some of them, I put a penny.
Nuh-uh.
So that's 101. It's $1.01.
You're kidding me. You did not do that. Did you really? That's pretty funny.
Joseph, congrats on your anniversary. Sparrow, we'll see you later, Sparrow. There's a lot I was reading that.
No. No reasons.
Okay, so I will answer the question. Why
Yeah.
can't you use this account to attack Garrison? Because one of the stipulations that we were given when we were given the dev account was that we are not to affect the normal play of the game. Which
Well, this
means you
isn't.
can't use the dev
Well, this
account
isn't a
to
dev
go
account.
out
This is
and
my.
just
This is
wreck
my main account. My dev
Yeah, this
account
is-
has level 29. It's like super behind.
But the question is, why don't you use that account
Mm-hmm.
to attack Garrison?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
So the answer is because we were told not to.
yeah. If
Alright,
we
so
play too much
Delon
with the
and
dev
I-
accounts, they get taken away. They will
Yeah,
get taken away.
If Delon and I want to do a how to attack so and so video, we gotta team up. I have to set up the defense.
There we go.
So Zalon can attack my dev account, which is because we're not attacking real players taking their stuff. It's not fair. So that's why. Okay?
Yeah. I mean, on this account right now, I can attack Garrisons. That's fine. But for an event, if you are a smart player, which means someone who is doing the event, who has trying to utilize, because again, I put money down to buy these gems. I'm not just going to wastefully use relics and go into attacks that I may or may not win. That's kind of a dumb move. I don't know anybody in their right mind that would put money down and do that. That's crazy. So, that's why I don't do that, especially during a beginning of an event right now. So, yeah.
Yeah. I had to have my finger on the 4-star trigger when Zalon's pulling relic.
That's right. Gotta watch it.
What? Man. Okay, so Amazon returned one of my packages. Now I gotta go to the store and buy something.
Oh,
I thought I
no.
was done.
You thought you were
I
done?
finished up my Christmas
Well, I
shopping
just gotta
last
wait
night.
for all my stuff to come in. I ordered everything super late, like in the last few days. So I just have to wait for all my stuff to show up.
I'm gonna I'm going to wrap up all of my trash in Amazon boxes and just leave them on the porch and see what happens.
That's right. Hector, you're right, too, as well. Anytime, remember, the way all the donations work with YouTube and everything else, I get them the following month, okay? So everything that I just received
or
in the last week.
Month after that.
Well, that's the way it used to be when I actually had a, what's it called? What is that?
A life?
No. When I used to have a... Thanks, Bo. Thanks. Merry Christmas. It was when I had a... what is it? What do they call them? What is it? CPM? It's if you don't make $100 in a month's time, they cut you a check anyway, but they take 10% out.
Right.
But I got dropped off. I got dropped off of there because they were looking for people with way more higher sub counts, and I didn't really care anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody that thinks we're doing this for sub counts and YouTube money are sadly mistaken.
Yeah, because if that was the case, I would have left doing YouTube videos on here a long time ago. I just enjoy having a great time with everybody that's on here. You know, we're all talking, we're all chatting. Anyone that hates on the fact that we'd like to get together and chat about the game, I think that's kind of ridiculous. Go and enjoy whatever else, but, you know. Yeah, Wrecky Nomad, right? A life. Bo's so mean.
Hector says, hasn't bought his wife anything yet. Hector, I think she needs a new set of DeWalt cordless power tools.
Yeah, there you go. And if she doesn't use them, I guess you could, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Zalon, I need to step away for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Happy anniversary. Today's your anniversary, Joseph, for 12 years. Nice. That's nice. I hope the wife doesn't mind that you play the game. Because I know how many people in here do the wives give you grief for playing the game? Raise your hand. I bought so many dog sweaters as Christmas gifts. Oh, did you really, Riohan? What's up, Mukesh? Thanks for joining in. The Brain says, I think this is more fun than playing the game itself. The chat, that is. Good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad, The Brain. I'm glad you enjoy it. Because there's all aspects of the game, and this is one of them. So, the live streaming aspect of it, of course, because there's plenty of people that, you know, and I've always mentioned this many a times before, but for the most part, when you're grinding these long events, again, this is disclaimer, if you're not hacking gems in the game, then you have to grind events, which means, like, I'd say what? Mostly everyone, like 96% of the players have to grind the events out. For everyone else that just, you know, has saved up relics like crazy, and can just blast out an entire event, which is nuts. I do remember, I forget which player it was, but somebody came on my stream and was like, I have like some 60 or 70 event relics saved up and like 160k gems. It was insane. And I was like, oh my gosh, well, you can just blast out events with no problem. What's up, Game Rescue? Thank you for joining in.
I despise that they have 3-star battle drops in this thing. It's awful.
Thanks, Bo.
Hey, Zalon, we had a special guest here. Bozrak is here, and he would like to talk about why he no longer plays DOT.
All right, go ahead, Bozrak. Let us know why.
Basically, you know, I hate school, but yeah, I have school, and it doesn't work out. I can't get VP and learn about science at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have football too, so like.
Well, football.
Even if I go to school, I can't come home.
Yeah.
I don't come home at 3 o'clock. I come home at like 6, 7. So I don't have I don't think I have enough time.
That's true,
I
and
love
it's
the game,
football.
though.
If
The
you
game's
play
awesome.
football and you live in the South, this is just a lesson for everyone else in the world. If you play football in the southern part of the United States, it is a big deal. Along with my town, of course, my hometown in the northern part mountains of Pennsylvania are hardcore football towns. But yes, they take their football very seriously in the South. So you can't mess around.
Birthed the best running back in the NFL right now, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, hold on. Is he from Pennsylvania? I don't know.
You might have put out some false information. All right.
Yeah, yeah. He went to Penn State though.
Yeah, Game Rescue says you should get VP for playing sports.
Yes, you should.
You should
Every
get
tackle
VP.
is 100K.
100K.
Because back when I played, it was like VP. I had to make like 3 million, and I would have like 4 days left in the season. I would have 200,000. It was awful.
Let's see. So, quick question. I haven't even asked the chat this. Everybody in the chat, who are you running this event with? Because obviously, even if you're just going for the 2 or the 5K goals and having and grabbing just some event relics for the next event, which Titan are you using? Which Berserker? I'd like to see what everybody is doing. What's everybody up to there? Wow, King, you like my channel? I'm laid back, not all intense like some streamers. Well, I mean, I guess, I can agree with that, definitely, especially when you're streaming over long periods of time. I'm not going to be like every 2 seconds like, ah! But I'll tell you what, sometimes though, if it's the last day of the event and I got to get battles done, it can be a little intense.
Yeah, or if you pull a 4-star.
Oh, here we go. Game Rescue. PA known for quarterbacks Marino, Montana, Kelly, Unitas, and more. There you go. Yeah, see, I, of course, was a huge Montana and Rice fan from back in the day. I enjoyed a lot of Niners. I was big bandwagon person back in the day. When I was younger, very much influenced by the television, and some of those like real old original Madden games on Super Nintendo. What's up, Zarek? What's going on? I'm back. Yeah, vintage is here. Brain, Ron Gamer. Yeah, Game Rescue. I think most people are missing the Divine Gem Titans. I think at this point. I mean, Jamie, are you in the chat still? If Jamie's in the chat, I want to know if oh, not Jamie. I'm sorry, Jamie. Who am I thinking? Somebody else that always joins the stream all the time. Karen Saney. If Karen has all of them, I would be pretty impressed because I know Karen's collection is up there just in general, and I think that's the same situation with Karen's Titan collection, is not having the 2 Divine Gem Titans. But I don't know if Karen's in the stream today. Yeah, Montana, Rice, Taylor, Craig, Rothman, Lott. Those were epic years for the Niners. Yeah, right, Corey? Let's go back. Let's go back to the 90s. Everybody ready? Wherever you are, sit down, strap in. We're all going to go back to the 90s real quick. For people that weren't alive during the 90s, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm back, Zalon.
All right, Bo's back. Where's D? I don't know. If D wants to jump on Discord, she most definitely can. She was here earlier in the stream, most definitely chatting it up a little bit. But I just told everybody in the stream that we're going back to the 90s. So, Back to the Future style. Wherever you are, look outside. The professor's outside with the car. Yep, Dee's here.
Dee's here.
There she is.
Lucy wants to join the live stream.
Oh, your dog Lucy?
He keeps coming in here looking at me like, "What are you guys doing?"
Yeah, and she's got that sad. Does she have that sad face expression on all the time?
Oh yeah, she definitely got this sad face.
What are you doing in here? Can I be a part of it? You know? Yeah, Zara, I love the 90s. People existed in the 90s? Oh, Melissa Marshall, come on! People existed in the 90s. Oh, man. Yeah.
Rio Hand? I don't know about that.
Yeah, okay, wait a second. Do we want to go into a really funny discussion? What if Dawn of Titans was around in the 90s? What kind of Titans would we have?
We would have some 8-bit Titans.
8-bit Titans? Yeah, but what would they be, though? You know what I mean? Like, it would be insane. You can make them into, like, 90s characters, like a Zach Morris Titan, you know, from Saved by the Bell. Or a Mr. Belding, you know? Or you could do anything. You could do a Joe Montana or a Moreno, you know? All sorts of crazy 90s sports figures. Madden 93 was great. Yeah, Hector. Zalon Doc drives a UPS truck now. Oh, yeah? Is that right? Are you talking about Sergian? When you say Doc?
Yeah, I think he's talking about Sergion.
Oh. King, what part of PA? I live in the suburbs of Philly, so, like, it takes me about 45 minutes to get in. So, I live around, like, I could say, like, Doylestown, because that's, like, the Bucks County courthouse. Like, the seat of the whole county. So, yeah, I'm out this way. I'm in a smaller town, but I'm close to Doylestown. They're, like, one of the biggest towns in the area, at least for me. But, yeah, you talk about going through Harrisburg and Pittsburgh all the time. Yeah, that's way more west to me. And then I'm from the Northeast PA, so I'm actually from, like, Scranton. If you ever watched the show The Office, yeah, that's the area where I'm originally from. Although The Office wasn't
You work
actually
in the Scranton office.
No, but the Office was never actually filmed in Scranton. They did take some footage there to do the opening credits, but they never really filmed anything there. Except for, I think there was a few episodes that they had to go to on-spot locations for, that they did do a couple locations. But the whole rest of the show, like when they're just actually in the office, that was all done, I believe, on the West Coast. I could be wrong, though, where the actual studio was.
Oh, look who's on Discord.
This is D.
Yeah, there you go. Mr. Belding. You like the Mr. Belding Titan idea there, D? Could you imagine?
That was hysterical.
Yeah. The Stretch Armstrong Titan. I like that one,
I don't
Hector.
think a lot of people are going to know what you're talking about with Mr. Belding.
No, Corey says he recognizes Mr. Belding. There's people here.
Okay.
Backstreet Boy Titans. Yo, can we... Backstreet Boy Titans. Yo, that would be pretty...
How about a Macarena Titan?
Oh, well, that would be... No. Macarena would be one of the Titan celebrations. You understand? So that's what the Titans would do at the end. You know, they got to get it in. Kiss parody of Dracor. Playing axe guitar. I like that one. That's pretty good. Zara says, who's Sergian? Sergian was a streamer of last year. Yeah, there's definitely been DOT streamers that have been out there, did a lot, and, you know, have retired from the stream game. I'm secretly Dwight Schrute. That's right. I own a beet farm.
It's not a secret. The lawn's definitely Dwight.
Yeah, it's...
Did you guys see that movie that guy that plays Dwight did, where he was the drummer in a band?
It was like Rockstar or something like that. That was a good one. Zach Attack Titan. Yeah. I am Saved by the Bell, right? The League. Oh yeah. Oh man, The League is good though, but The League is from 2000s though. That's out of the 90s, but I love The League. The League was a very good show. And you didn't have to know everything about football at that time, because I didn't know every single player that they sometimes would even talk about on when they were had the show, just because I was only focused on certain teams. And yeah, the show was just incredibly funny. It's all about ripping on your buddies. So that's why I enjoyed it.
King, Discord is much better for voice. You can make an argument whether it's better for text. We prefer Band for text and Discord for voice, and Line is just annoying.
Yeah. You would pay for a Michael Jackson Titan that moonwalked. That's a good one.
Why we use Band. So Band was developed by one of the guys that developed Line, and he decided he could do it better, so he made Band.
See? Bigger and better, everyone. I think he also was getting tired of people nuking his own rooms. The guy that created Line, could you imagine?
Yeah.
His own rooms got nuked, and he's like, you know what, I hate this feature, but I don't want to go back and have to redo it all over again.
That's the main. That is the main reason that Band exists, is because Band has a lot more security.
Yeah.
Actually, so Line was developed to connect individuals with individuals. Just random people.
What's up, Dominic?
Like, oh, I want to be your friend online. Band was designed for groups from the get-go, so it's really centered more around groups, which works great for alliance type stuff.
Yeah. Hold on, I just want to. Alex has on the last live stream when they first showed that new Ragnar champion, they said that it would not have the skills that it has now. Yes. Do you want me to show you the skills on Morgar? Because I did grab her. I can show that real quick. Because the old champion skills were like 1 and 1, 2 and 2, and 3, right? You got 2 tier 1 skills, 2 tier 2, and 1 tier 3 skill on a regular champion. And it's different.
You should pull yours up and let's take a look at it.
We can take a look at her, yeah.
In real hand, I agree. The voice calls on Band are horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, they can. Well, and we used to use them all the time just for, what's it called? For Throne Wars. But, yeah, let's check. I'll check that out, Alex. Zolana's the first streamer I liked, and then Game Rescue. Yeah, Swarm. Definitely when Game Rescue popped on scene, I, of course, definitely subscribed to him right away. I enjoy a lot of his content.
Hey, D, you want to talk about the ladies' night?
Yeah, D. Yeah. Pump it up. Pump it up.
Okay, well, you just stole my thunder, but thanks, guys. So I'm not really ready to talk about it. Mm-hmm. Well, so here's the thing. I don't know when it's going to happen, but since you blew my spot here, I will say that I have been reaching out to female players in NTG and outside of NTG. I would like to see how many there are. They're kind of coming out of the cracks.
We know you're out there. We know you're out there.
They are out there. They're just hiding.
Yes.
And so I'm finding them, and I'm going to be looking for them on my streams and in game. And if you guys are out there, PM me in game, DEE, NTG, or comment on one of my live streams, or try to reach me online. It's hi D123.
That's really easy.
Yeah. I try to be easy.
Yep.
So that they can find me. Although they keep messaging the other D.
No comment.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't go right into my Morgar.
You be quiet, Bo.
Thanks,
so anyway, we will be getting together with an all female stream eventually. We're not quite there yet. I want to do it, and I want to do it well. So I want to be. You know how I like to be prepared for stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I have a high-pitched voice? I can't. No, I'm not. I'm not passing. I'm not joining the stream, Brain. Brain says I can.
We may let guys join, special guys in our ladies' night chat eventually. But we're going to start with the ladies. I really want to hear from them. I want to hear what their thoughts are. I want to hear what they have to say about the game, and I think it's time to give them a chance. There aren't very many female players, and there aren't very many female DOT live streamers. So I mean, there's a couple of us, but I think it would be nice to hear from us, from women.
I think it's a great idea. And also, all you had to say was, I'm not ready to talk about that, Bo.
Yeah. It's all right. It's after the first hour. Listen, it's after the first hour. It's the second hour, which means not as many people will see it because, remember, everybody likes to watch the first 15 minutes, and that's it. So for all the people
I don't want the guys to feel left out, though. So
yeah, it's okay. Yes. Well, the guys will be in chat, though. The guys will be in chat. There'll be people.
Well, we'll allow people to come on, but we're going to start with the ladies, and the guys will be in chat, and then eventually we'll let people in. But I want the ladies to be heard.
All right. So, and that's it. I again have ever since you brought the idea up, I thought it was awesome and a great idea. So.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting and very fun.
I'm hoping.
Now, and do you have an idea if you would
plan it out and schedule it? We may even be able to get Natural Motion to tweet it out for you.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be awesome.
I know that they would definitely be into something like that.
Yeah.
So here's my other idea. I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers because I said on my last live stream that if I got to 1,000, I would post a picture of myself.
Yeah.
Because people have been asking me, since I'm in charge of recruiting, people have been asking me, what do you look like? Most of them have pics, and I don't have one. So I'm going to post a pic when I get to 1,000 subs. But what I thought would be really cool is if we could get at least 6 of us, we could do like a Brady Bunch thing with all the faces. Is that cheesy?
Right.
I think it's funny though. I think it's funny.
I thought that would be kind of cheesy but cool.
Yeah, I think it would be cool.
That would be cool.
Especially if you're looking in different directions. You don't even have to be looking up at each other. You can be looking in different directions like they do in the opening scene. Anyone that doesn't know what the Brady Bunch opening credits look like, I apologize. But here, I got to read this. The Brain says, female stream going to be a Titan wardrobe overhaul try-on haul. Gosh, Brain.
Speaking their wardrobes.
Yeah. I think Morgar should try this. Anyway. Yeah, but pretty good skills for a champ. I thought so too with physical and poison resist.
Actually, that's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, physical and poison resist is pretty nice. And then of course armor piercing and damage. I mean, I could go for a critical instead of an armor piercing, but I can work with it. And Titan armor at the end. Health would be better, but whatever. Anyway, so but this is what's up?
Sorry, I was going to say, can you read Corey's comment and then the Brain's last comment?
Oh yeah, sure. So there are more than 10 women in my alliance. None of them do the YouTube thing though. Ooh, you hear that?
So I would like to know what alliance you're in.
Yeah.
Hook me up, connect with me, Corey.
Yeah, Corey, you hear that?
Let's get those ladies. So what I decided to do?
Get them marching in here.
Well, the women are shy. So we created, Bo hooked me up. We created on our Discord channel a group called Ladies Night, and we're just going to get in there and talk to each other, see, if there's chemistry and hang out with each other and just get to know each other. Then when we're ready, we'll announce the stream and we'll, go on and we'll let everyone know. We'll give you guys a heads up.
I like this. I like this. During the female stream, the ladies can only use female Titans. I like that.
I love that idea.
Yeah. So, yeah. Get your female Titans leveled up.
I love that. I think the female Titans are the best Titans, but I'm biased.
Well, I mean, you got Morgar, who was just released, and then we also have a new... Now, this is next year, though. First week of next year, we're going to be looking at a new female Unak Titan. So... And they said she's going to be all clad in crazy gold armor and stuff. Now, as soon as I heard that, though, that's why I immediately jumped to an Unak Guardian, because I just thought of Valorn. And you know how many people are all about Valorn and Valorn's skill set? I'm thinking maybe it's going to be a Valorn-type Titan, skill-wise, but just for Unex. I don't know. We'll see though. Oh,
there's a link to Dee's channel in the chat, guys.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Thanks, Bo.
The brain says on female stream every time female loses a battle she needs to take a shot.
I don't know if that will go over well.
Oh crap! I'm taking Morgar in. Oh well. We'll see her in battle. I'm not getting any soul boost on this, but she's got a sweet hammer swing.
How about every time you lose a battle, you have to tell a joke?
Oh wow.
They're better than those Christmas cracker jokes.
Oh yeah, the Christmas cracker jokes that they had. Again, I didn't even really know what a cracker was until they explained it.
But my gosh.
Yeah, Arvin.
What are the Christmas cracker jokes?
It was what's it called? Well, the crackers they're like it's like a
those pull thingies.
Yeah, they're pull things. Yeah, I didn't even know what they were until they explained them on the stream. I've never even heard of them before. But anyway, apparently they have like a little prize inside and a cheesy joke. Well, they put their own Dawn of Titans jokes in, and they were just rhyming along.
Oh, yeah.
They were rhyming along with different things that they could. What was it? I can't even remember them. They were too cheesy. If anyone can remember them, go ahead and type them in the chat.
I'll have to go back and look if no one can remember. I saw it, but at that point I had to take my headphones out because I'm at work, or I was at work.
Yeah, the brain.
It's a trap.
Yeah, straight up Admiral Akbar in it. No, Admiral Akbar here for the brain. I need to stay away from the female stream. It's a trap! I don't know, brain. Oh yeah, baby, it's cold down outside. That wasn't bad. That was probably the best out of all of them.
Cold and outside.
That was probably the best out of all of them.
I think that's cute.
I mean, come on, that's got Ether written all over it though. Ether was always, yo, it's cold. Hey man, it's cold outside, you know, all with his southern New Orleans draw. I can't even do it right, but still. Yeah, he always would say it's cold outside. That was his catchphrase of last winter. Because Ether would say if I play too much DOT, the wife was gonna kick him out on the porch, and he's like, I can't do that. My wife will get so mad, and it's cold outside. Like, oh gosh.
So evidently in Houston, there's this place that makes a jambalaya pizza. And I wanted to ask Ether about that because that sounds freaking awesome.
Yeah, right. Do I have anything else? XP relics? No, and 1 stars are done. All right. Well, then I'll throw on something fun. Like this. I know. Got mine running around with ranged immunity. It's nice. Yeah, ranged immunity is definitely nice if you got that. No, Zarek, sorry. I didn't answer your question before. I think you did ask that once before about am I doing this event. I'm going to 12K. I'm going to grab myself a new Jatoon and swap them up. Well, I'm going to take my old Jatoon and probably put him into my Almirand in the next Fusion event. I'll just tell you that. But I'll definitely want to get...
You know what this game needs, Zalon?
What?
This game needs a go back button. So, like, when you hit the arrow and you're just looking for places to attack and you accidentally hit it again, I want to go back to the last one I was on.
Yeah, that would be nice. I agree. There's so many times where I've definitely been like, no. Oh, that was it. Oh, and I pressed it too many times. What's up, Mord? Thank you for joining. Yeah, you like Kamathi real hand? So does the brain. Oh, Corey said his Rough Riders is his alliance. Did you get that, D?
I did, although I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it because sometimes they have weird
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah. Isn't that that's why after a while of being a leader and doing live streams and everything else, and telling people to like, I tell people to message me all the time, because you tell me what your name is in the chat. It's like, oh yeah, and of course it's got all sorts of weird characters in it, so I have absolutely no way of finding it.
That's like the number one most frustrating. I used to have like a star in mine, and I took it out a long time ago.
Yup. So heads up to anybody who's listening to this that wants to get into an alliance. It's easier if your name doesn't have a whole bunch of weird characters in it, and if you want other people to find you. So. Right,
because keyboards are different, and I mean, some of us can't get those characters. I don't even know how they do it.
Yeah.
They've got to use a PC, right? Or
well, no, you can just get different keyboards on your phone, I think, and just do it that way.
I see.
What kind of new Titan in the Fire event you think will be? King, I think it's going to be a Guardian. Bo said the other day that he thinks it's going to be another champion.
So I went back and looked. After I made that comment, and I did not realize that, with the exception of a couple of special Titans, every single one of the Unaks are covered in armor. And it may just be cloth armor for like Ilzar and those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But the Guardians, the champions, are all covered in armor. So I don't know what it's going to be.
Oh, I know what you did. Hey, thanks for joining in. It is good to see you as well. You left a nice comment on my video the other day, and I told you that you said that you have been watching for a long time. And whenever anybody ever says that and I don't recognize your name, I always say, if you're a lurker, it's cool. But, it's always nice, to just say what's up, And I know a lot of people in the beginning of my stream say what's up, and then they're just watching the rest of the time, which is totally cool. Because I do that too. If I got other stuff going on, I'm watching streams in the background just on the big TV while I'm doing other stuff around the house. You can also Google the symbol and copy-paste. There you go. Riohan's got that. I thought they said it was an X-Skilled champion. No. Armando, we're talking about the Fire event that's coming after New Year's. Is what we were referring to there. The X-Skilled... X-Skilled champion? Did they say champion? I know X-Skilled, yes.
I think Krampus is the X. They were talking about Krampus being an X-Skilled.
But I don't know if they said champion.
They didn't say champion, but they said X-Skilled Titan buffing skill.
Yep, Godan's lurking. See, he's doing stuff, but lurking, Yeah. Always appreciate the lurkers. Because you're getting other stuff done, too. Or working. Or working. But shh, don't tell anyone you're working. Shh.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as Godan.
Interesting idea feature. When you have duplicate Titans, no one is going to level up multiples, so they should put a feature where you can select a skill set from among the skill sets of the ones you have. Ooh. That would be a modification to the old idea of a reroll. That's interesting. I like that.
So King is asking a question about lower leagues. Dee, do you want to take that? King says,
sure.
Toxic ever have alliances in lower leagues?
So yeah, we do actually. Well, we've got 2 in Masters, and then we have 2 lower ones that don't have minimums, which I actually recommend for new players just for growth. And to build themselves up. What's nice about it is there's no minimums, and it's so funny because someone just asked me that this morning, and I looked it up. I think Guardians is in Champs, I want to say, and what's the other one? Squires is in Elite, I believe.
That's right.
So, I actually just posted to Corey my line ID. If anyone wants to reach out to me, you can also message me in game. It's just DNTG.
Yeah.
Happy to give you information on our alliances.
Yes, Dee does a lot of our intake for newer players, so she is extremely good at it.
Guardians is open, and if there's a spot available, you can just search it and join, right, Dee?
Correct. It's NT space Guardians, and there's 46 players, so there's 4 spots.
Nice. So, just a couple things. Digital Microspace greets, usually watching and grinding at the same time. Thank you, Digital Microspace. Always nice to hear from you. And also, Nigel Roberts, I'm at work, just listening. Shh, don't tell anyone. Nigel's at work.
I'm at work too, Nigel.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you get it in, everybody. Do a little bit of, especially if you can't play and you could just have this on and listen. That's fine. Because if you can't play, that's the crappy part, is if anybody at work catches you playing, because you actually have to look at a screen. Whereas if you can just have this on your phone,
lots and lots of bathroom breaks.
Yeah, well, that's true. Lots and lots of bathroom breaks. Or you can just have it on your phone, but turn your phone upside down. You don't even have to be watching the stream. You can just, be plugged in and listening. Or wireless, whatever. I think the
That's why I've got headphones in, and then I've got the chat up on one of my screens.
Okay, so I think the Relic forging would be better if it was reworked again. It takes forever to do a 4-star at a... It takes forever to do 4 at a time. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to have the ability to have more relics selected and then forge. So what if they did something?
That would be awesome.
What if they did something where you could do 10 at a time? There has to be some sort of limit, I believe.
If they did something where you could just go through and mark the ones you want to forge and then click the forge button? And
that would be
all of them.
I think there's some sort of limitation there where they just can't do that all at once. I think that's why. But maybe if they could increase it to like 10 at a time, I think it would be a lot faster and work a little bit better for everybody. I'm trying to find some middle ground because a lot of people are going to say, let's take it to the max. And it's like, well, yeah, but I think there's some reason why they made it 4 to begin with and not like that you could just take as many relics as you want. So
I will say I do like the... when you're like, so I want to take this relic to level 8 or level 9 or level 10, and you can actually just see, maybe I just throw a 1-star in there. I don't need to burn this 3-star to get it to the next level. So that's actually very handy because you can just barely get it to the next level and then stop. Because sometimes you don't need level 10.
That's true. That is very true. With the new relic system... Yeah, because sometimes it's only a few percentage points, and it may not even be on the skill that you really care the most about, because the first and second skills are the ones that you really cared about. Just watch them destroy those grens. What's it called? But yeah, so I mean, that it does, when it comes down to the whole forging system, and what I mean by that is, I know a lot of us want to be able to take a relic from, 0 to 10 really fast by just selecting a whole bunch. I think it's just the fact that they don't. If you have to select like 40 or 50 relics, I think that's why the whole system might have a problem trying to
could you imagine
do that
the
calculation.
Complaints about I accidentally forged my relic away?
Yeah, how would you know which one that you're supposed to bring back? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It'd be a little rough. But a couple really good comments just came in here. Let's see. I want a slide bar for scrolling through relics. Yeah, right? It would be much easier to navigate them. I agree with that one. That one's probably a bit easier to implement, but I do agree they should allow us to select more relics, like maybe do 10 at a time, because then it would be able to speed up that whole forging process. So I know what you did says, I work in a movie theater, so I have a lot of downtime to play the game and watch your streams. In fact, the other day I had at least 4 to 5 people watching your last stream with me. It's pretty awesome.
Hey! Can we get the live stream up on the movie theater?
Yeah, if you could get a live stream.
I got a gift card with your name on it. If you can get that in a full theater, watching Zalon's live stream, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. If you could record a small clip video of our voices. And like, if you're like, if you could take a small video, that would be pretty cool too, and post it on Band. That would be the next level of awesomeness. But even just a picture of us on the theater screen would be pretty cool.
Even if it's just the employees after the theater's closed.
So D says I just got 3 new subscribers. Woohoo! Thanks, guys and gals. There you go.
4. This is. Woo! There you go.
They had that ability of 5 at a time a while back before they changed the interface. They changed it to reduce the probability of unlocking skills. But now it's not an issue since it's not... Yeah, it's not luck. It used to, because I remember it used to be all about, it used to be an RNG luck roll, and if you don't remember that, kind of be happy, because I didn't like that. I didn't like the RNG luck rolls. I really didn't. I actually preferred having just being able to level it up like a Titan. I like this new system. I know others may not, but I do. I want an ABC Relic and Titan list. Is that not hard?
Yes, me too.
Yes, I think that's definitely possible. I don't think it's too hard. But what, would the letters go across the bottom? Where are the letters? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so then they got to do one for every language. And I guess,
Well, I guess maybe, yeah.
They don't rename the Titans in other languages, do they?
No.
The Titans are just named what they're named, right?
Yeah, so I guess they could get away. I don't know. I don't know how long of a process that would take to do something like that. Because when you bring up the other languages, that then could take a lot of hours to just make sure that that's all correct for everybody. If you get the stream on big screen, your view count won't go up, though. Yeah, Braid. I just think it's cool. Again, it's not always about... it's not always about... yeah. But you're just saying, if there was hundreds of people in the stream, if there was like a Bowen Salon preview before a movie, that would be funny. Catch Bowen Salon! Every Thursday.
Okay, so what's funny is we actually not Salon and I, but non-toxic gamers as an organization, we actually know the guy that does the voices for a lot of those coming soon in a theater near you. That guy, because he lives close to one of our members.
Yeah, and it was disclosed that hey, I'm that guy, and he did the voice right on spot, so it was kind of nuts.
That's right.
Those were dark times, Riohan. You remember those dark times. We won't be saying the B word, Rio. Dark times will do. The B word. The brain doesn't like it. The B word. All right, let's see how many souls I'm at. 2,400. Ah, wow, I'm ranked 629. So yeah, I think this is really going to be a, just here in the stream alone, prove... I'm not saying that there's a lot of people already playing the event, but I think a decent amount of players that are interested in the event are definitely playing.
So 5808 is ranked 155.
Wow. Is that where you're at right now?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. So yeah, this is definitely going to be an event, I think, that a lot of people will be taking advantage of the 2K and the 5K. So, Kyle, I'd like a button to jump to the newest item in your treasure room for when your relic storage is full, being able to jump instead of having to scroll all the way to the right. Okay. When I'm forging, I like it to go back to right where I was instead of if that's similar to what you're trying to get at there too. Zalon, I will work on getting that done. Watching that stream on a screen that big. Now those would be some Titans. We will get you on the big screen. Awesome.
Sweet.
That'd be awesome. They should have Relic Fuse event like the Titan one with extra Relic XP. They said they weren't going to do that because of the Relic storage issue. They don't want people saving up their relics to fuse them all or to forge them all at one time. So, King, they said that's the one thing they don't want to do because of everyone complaining about how much their relic storage is full. So, because of stream luck, I'm gonna pull another one here. And because Ian Rogerson just joined in. What's up, Ian? Only thing I need from this event
Ian's working on his hell as well as am I. Mine is almost at level 56, and she's awesome.
Yeah, rub it in, Bo. I don't have one. I got an Olmoran, though, and that's what I've been leveling up. He's at 22. I used all my XP relics that I had stored up there. And now I'm just running with some skellies. Having a little fun. Alright, D, be right back. We need a 60 portal stone refresh event soon, and hopefully a permanent reduction to a reasonable 3 or 4 minutes for each stone. Yeah, the stone refresh at 7 minutes is a little high, and I think if players would be able to battle a little bit more without having to wait in between or spend gems, yeah, like a 5-minute refresh time would be a little bit more. I know 3 or 4. I'm saying 5 because it's something you can, every 5 minutes, it's easy to say, clock time in an hour. 7 being an odd number, it's not exactly something that really works well with 60 minutes.
Yeah. So that couple of weeks there where they had 30-second troops and all of that was probably one of the most enjoyable weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Game, just because you didn't have to wait.
Yeah, no waiting.
Portal stones would have been nice too, but I can deal with the portal stones, but the troops, sometimes troop loss is just a killer.
Yeah, especially if you're warring. Especially if you're going against people. One of the biggest things that people actually avoid certain garrisons is because they know they're going to lose absolutely everything. They know they're going to win, but if you lose absolutely everything and the battle takes you so long, then people aren't interested. But if they know that they won't lose, even if they lose everything, it won't matter because they can get right back into another battle super quick because they have tons of food, then they won't care. So, I don't know. I think it just made warring a lot more fun for players again. And that's something we haven't seen in a long time. So.
Yeah, Ron Gamer.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree as well.
And that we've actually mentioned that to them.
Oh, Nigel, raid with Calvrex, don't lose anything, low, go in with 1 troop. Yeah, well, that's what I normally do, but this event, of course, I'm using all Mirand because, 1, I'm trying to level him up as much as I can, and then 2, because he's given the boost. So, the boost! Gotta get that,
We like a grade, the juice.
Yeah, the juice. Oh, these lands were even faster. King's gonna subscribe to D. That's good. Yeah, the brain. You want to hear Zalon talking about DOT in the middle of Super Bowl? Yeah, Daniel, that's a good idea, right? Let's get some big time players to get in to get an ad. We would we could add all of Bo's sound effects too. We can get Vintage and Soldier and Godan. We can get everybody on there too in a quick 30-second clip.
I need one of those big custom-built soundboards like Dude has on that show, with the big buttons for the noises.
Yeah. There should be a 1-week event where players can do unlimited battles, having no limit to their portal stones. 1 week. There's a 3-star Claw Warp. Bo, you were talking about those 3-star utility relics.
I'm telling you, they've been 3-star economy relics have been dropping like crazy, which is great because I just use them for food.
Just so everybody knows, besides from today's stream, I'm going to try to do another stream tomorrow morning, maybe even earlier than this time. But that's it for me. I'm going to be leaving tomorrow afternoon to go and start spending. We'll go out to eat. Actually, there's a special dinner tomorrow night, but that a bunch of my family members are meeting up for. But besides from that, I'm pretty much going to be picking up my daughter on Sunday, and it's going to be the holidays. So I'm not going to be really in a stream-friendly environment for the Wi-Fi. For a good majority of the time now. I'm going to hope to put out some videos, but besides from that, I'll be
well, there it is.
Live streaming again tomorrow.
56.
Oh, you got it? Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know what I want? Some type of Mage Titan. Yeah, right? I want to see some big-ass Gandalf-looking Titan shooting fireballs of Titan. That, yeah. Look like a Balrog. Yeah, that would be pretty neat. That would be pretty neat. 30-second troops. That was the biggest massacre ever in DOT history. Yeah, right? Yeah, Mage Titan waiting for 2 years on them. Yeah, that's right. I've been talking about it forever, right? But it's all based on DOT database. So I always based it off of all the different classes that they showed us on the database and how they all interacted with each other. So
was Almiran worth the wait to get? I mean, he's not super OP, but I like him.
I like him a lot. I have all defensive skills for my skellies on him. I love it. So I have all attack skills on my Calvarax for skeletons, and I got all my defensive skills for skeletons on here, which is nice because, actually, I should be taking Grenadiers in with them, but I would just kind of taking in just junk troops just in case I did lose any. But here, when you have all defensive skills for the skellies, they just become a nice crazy meat shield for your Grenadiers to just destroy everything. So, for me, I think defensive skelly skills on Almiran is really good. That's just me. The thing about Mage Titan, wouldn't it be essentially a Ranger Titan? Yeah.
Essentially. But that's okay. I mean, you know.
But I think that whatever their ranged attacks are, though, I mean, would you think that because all these people are there's these people walking around with range resists and everything else, that they would just make the mages like super OP ranged, spell damage, and it would just be like,
if they're throwing spells,
yeah,
ranged resist doesn't count against spells.
So that's what I'm saying. So if range resist doesn't count against the spells, then it would make those range resist Titans who are super OP right now get put in their place. So it would change meta. Oberon Zod says Almiran doesn't live up to the lore. How was he conquering the world?
Well, at that point in time, it was just him and Corthan, remember? So
that's right.
Comparatively,
you put these Grenadiers in the way so they just get destroyed. They're just all free troops. That's pretty much how I see all these troops. You just play around with them, throw them out. They're all free. But definitely for Garrison attacks. If you get those Grenadiers, throw them in as many trees as you possibly can. That's a lot of fun when you do that. Because then nobody can see them, and they just completely wipe out anything that runs by them. D's back, nice.
Dr. Roger wants to know, is there still hope for Paladins? That's the only 5-star relic that he's got. So I have 2 of them. I have 2 Divine Touch relics. One of them is on Corthan. Mm-hmm. Actually, I have 2 Corthans, and each one of them is wearing one of those relics. I'm hoping that Paladins come back around and that they do something to make them worthy of that 5-star relic. But if you think about Corthan as a champion, then it actually works out pretty well.
Yeah. Jamie says if you wore Almiran is a winner because you can avoid a lot of troop loss. There we go. A lot of troop loss. Yeah, because you're throwing down a lot of Grens. If you got them maxed out, you're throwing down a bunch of Grens, and you're definitely to make out with all the Skelly boosts. You definitely want to make sure you're bringing in a bunch of summoned skeletons as well. So yeah, you can really get away with a lot less troop loss. That's why when I take out Calvarex with like 1 troop with him, I still don't lose anything because I'm bringing in like 12 raised dead spells. I asked them that in the stream if they could keep troop train down maybe 2 minutes, not 2 hours. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. That is okay. So there is something else that Zalon and I are looking forward to, and it's going to have zero slowdown as far as battling. So there's no troop build time.
Mm-hmm.
There's no troop cost. There's no like portal stones. You can literally play for 24 hours straight, free to play if you wanted to.
Yeah, you're talking about Jake's game.
DOT. Yeah, talking about something else. I would love for DOT to be that way as well, but even if it's not 100%, the 30-second troop training was just awesome, right?
Yeah.
I would love, like, so the brain was talking about this earlier, in one of our chats on band, was saying that if we had like a 1 day a week, like a Monday, right? So I have a Monday 24-hour period or 18-hour period or whatever, where it was 30-second troops, 1 minute portal stones, and 1 food per troop, right?
Yeah.
For 18 hours, and you could just, especially on Monday, because Monday is like the most important day of the week as far as the end of the week concerns, or positioning for the leaderboard.
Yeah.
That would just be nuts. That would be awesome. I would love it. Yes, I know what you did. I agree. That's where I'm kind of stuck at 19 because I'm ready to go to 20, but my troops are not there, and it's only.
That's one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest throttles in this game. It's one of the, you know what I mean? Like they make sure that if there is only one armory, then, because a lot of people, trust me, I'm not anywhere, I don't make sure all my spells are upgraded before I go to the next the castle level. I'm still quite behind on my spells, and I feel like that's what castle level 20 or 25 is all about, making sure you have all your upgraded spells, because that's pretty much probably the only thing you have to do anymore. Because other than that, I mean, I make sure all my troops are upgrading 24/7. As long as I have a troop upgrading, I know I'm getting farther in the game. I mean, having all your builders all your builders working is great, but a lot of times your builders are going to catch up to your to your castle level,
you got
and it's
5 builders and 1 armory.
Yeah,
you're going to be done with your level before you're ready to move up because of the troops. Oh, brain. So the Yuki that said that, yeah. Either way, it was a good discussion. I loved it.
Jamie,
yeah, so I could go ahead and go to 20, but I'm not I'm not going to go to 20 until at least my Storm Maidens and my Militia are upgraded to 19.
Oh, yeah?
Because those are the 2 that I use all the time.
Nice. That's so many Grenadiers for just 2 units. Let's see. Bo, I'm right at the same point, just a little ahead. Just hit the Castle 20 button. There you go, MB. Yeah. 22 for me, I'm going to be honest. I'm just the way I'm looking at it and everything. As soon as I get all my troops ready to rock, 22 is going to be a quick one for me. As soon as I get all my troops positioned that I want leveled up and everything else, 22 is going to be quick. There's like half as many buildings that you have to upgrade in 22 that you normally do in 21 and 23. So that's what I'm doing. It's going to be awesome. Because for me, working on my castle, leveling up my troops, doing all that, I enjoy all that. I could go down to my test account and play practice this and play around with all the new Titans, level 60, all the relics maxed out and everything else. I could do that. I could do that any day. And I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm just saying it's an option. Okay? And I choose not to. I choose to play the game. I choose to enjoy everything that the game has to offer. Which, some things, obviously, in certain events and certain things, I try to make the most calculated decisions so that I'm not, I'm not trying to put thousands of dollars into the game every year. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be moderate in my spending because, that's just the way I am. But
so King, there's not necessarily a copyright when it comes to things in the public domain. Like, okay, so like we've got Thor, right, and we've got Odin, and we could have Medusa. They just didn't make Medusa. Yeah. But we couldn't have like a Captain America without them signing some sort of deal with Marvel Entertainment. So
yeah. Well, that Medusa's head.
And Valk has Medusa head on her shield. Yeah. That's right.
So, all right. Well, I'm gonna run down this one more this 2-star I just pulled. I think that should put us. Let me check. I think that should put us above 3K, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll put us above 3K, which is definitely good for the first stream. And I don't know if anybody else is planning on streaming the rest of tonight or not, but we'll see.
I'm not doing the event, but I was planning on streaming tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Brain. Appreciate you being here. Oh, Dr. Zeus, you just hit 18 upgrade, 5 days left. Nice. It's always nice to be there.
Always nice. So I've been ping-ponging with Fuzzy this entire time you've been streaming.
Oh, yeah? I've been just kind of bouncing around. Just kind of having fun placing these Omega Grenadiers down.
Yeah. So one of the things that you can do while you're waiting on troops to upgrade is go ahead and upgrade those farms and gold mines. That way you're not caught in that trap where you have to have them upgraded before you can upgrade the next thing. And yes, I know you only have to ever upgrade 3 or 4, but if you don't time it right, then you end up having to upgrade more. So I just prefer to keep, because I'm waiting literally weeks for troops, and I got time, so I'm going to upgrade the farms and the gold mines, right?
Here, I'll show off the troops real quick. My troops right now, for upgrades, all I got is my Grenadiers are going, and I got Militia left to take the 21. But my armory is just about finished. I don't think it has more than like a day or so left. So then the Spearmen and Archers will become available. And also I think I have the Storm Maiden building going to the next level right now too. So if anything, like I said, as soon as this is done in 6 days for Grenadiers, I can jump either over to Spearmen or Archers and then probably to Storm Maidens. But we'll see. But I'm also, during these events, this week and next week, gonna have more of like the Panthers. I'm gonna upgrade their building, and also to the Imperials. I'll probably start that one too. So, just gotta make sure always have another troop ready to go when the one you're working on is finished, and also having other buildings if you need to have them finished, or if you're just waiting on the next level. Then always have at least 1 or 2 that you're still working on, obviously, to go into the castle. Because as soon as I came into this castle level with, I think I was still working on the Imperial, or still working on the Maidens, and I had the Grenadiers and Militia to still do, just because I knew it was going to take time. So it's all about that wonderful, sweet old word, time management. 2 words. I'm disappointed to see the press of Procrastination Nation being so proactive in this event. Shame. Over on Zod.
I was waiting for you to read that.
I'm being so proactive. I'm sorry. Well, I'm being proactive because Procrastination Nation is going to be extremely busy on Sunday. Because I think I might have mentioned it before, but we're selling my grandfather's house. And because he's been in a retirement community. It's not like any kind. It's just assisted living, so he's still able to do stuff. But we're definitely selling his house, so we're having like this special family meetup, and actually a bunch of people that aren't normally around for the holidays are coming in because it's going to be like a last Christmas meal get together, present exchange kind of thing. So it's going to be nice, but I'm definitely going to be quite busy most of Sundays. So, so if anybody's streaming on Sunday, I apologize ahead of time. That's why I'm going to do it, like I said, doing this stream a little extra long today. And also, too, we don't have to talk about DOT after show stuff. Hopefully you already have watched it, or if you haven't yet, watch it from yesterday. Bo and I go through everything, but yes. Bo created a very, very nice calendar. Make sure to give Bo the credit for it. That you can always...
With some misspelled words and everything.
Misspelled words and everything, of course. But you can definitely go and check it out. It will let you know exactly. I can't
believe I didn't see that. It must have just been the font I was using, and or my brain was on autocorrect. Yeah. Yours was too, because I sent it to you multiple times and said check it.
Oh, well, whatever. I have to pull my Skullgrim off Garrison for the boost. He is happy to get out and kick some ass. Well, that's good. That's good. Yes, I mean, sometimes I take my Titans off Garrison when we have theaters of war because I have to take them into the gold theaters because I don't have Titans that aren't their troop buffs aren't high enough or their Titan buffs aren't high enough to be able to handle the like the gold 2 especially, unless I take them off Garrison. Devs should give 1.6 million Titan XP as a last reward for every event, but for a worthful amount of souls, and then let the players decide whether they want to upgrade their Titan slowly or quickly. Huh.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
It would be ridiculous. It would be like a 30k soul reward every event, right?
Yeah.
Would that be high enough? You're talking about maxing a 4-star in one time, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's very interesting. How many more battles we got? 5 more battles. And everybody, I will say this now, because this is for everybody that's watching the stream, and everybody watching the stream on replay. But if you had a good time on the stream, like the stream. Because, as we know right now, there's a roaming band of trolls right now. And if you are having a good time, make sure that everyone else knows it too, because
that's funny.
There's these trolls that think that for some reason it's madness and craziness that people enjoy a stream where you're just watching someone do just very basic battles. And really, it's not about that. It's not about basic battles. It's about having a good time, discussing the game that we enjoy, but also discussing other things. I'm not talking every single second, or Bo's not talking every single second about the game, because guess what? The rest of us also have lives. Everybody on this stream has a job. Right. Everybody on this stream has family members that they have, that they're going to have to deal with this Christmas, But anyway, just saying, there's all sorts of cool things that we can discuss and not be 100% super serious every 2 seconds, all right? And that's the whole point.
Eat jambalaya pizza,
yeah,
right?
Eat jambalaya pizza.
Man, I'm hungry now.
Say what's up to Ether,
Yeah, you want to go see if we got pizza?
You hear that? Do you hear that?
Rodrak's sitting here going, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Roft, good show. Should get ready for work. See you later. Thanks for the invite. Oh, well, no problem, Roft. No one likes trolls, Petrified says. They don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
They should go back to pestering goats from under bridges. Very true. Very true. And just real quick, Petrified, I know you're not a big fan of RNG in this game, but the unfortunate thing is it's part of it, So with all the other good parts of the game, we have to deal with the RNG. And that's why, especially with that the video that I made, or the DOT after show, I was really lucky. I definitely have had many times where I pull and I'm not lucky, which, it's just the way of the game.
More often than not, it's a sad trombone.
Yeah. And I mean, and for anyone that likes Trailer Park Boys, I will quote Ricky's dad, Ray, and he just says, "It's the way she goes. It's the way she goes." And that's true. It is. It's just the way it is. So,
Lawrence, thank you for joining, bud.
yeah, Zaret, I love your streams ever since I started playing a year and a half ago. Thank you, Zaret. You know, because to be honest with you, this, to some people, if they didn't enjoy these aspects that I do, which is the community and being in the stream and having people on Discord and having all this fun, if I didn't enjoy all that stuff, this would be a job. And most streamers that feel like that towards a game, it's done and over with, you know. But that's not the way I see it, you know. It doesn't feel like that to me. This is fun.
So King asked a question. King says, "You and Bo been playing a long time.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take you to get your first 4-star Titan? Zon, do you remember?"
Yes, I do. In the 2 years ago, okay, roughly around this time I would say probably in a few days, would be the first event that they actually had in the game. Because when I started playing, it was early December 2016? Yeah, 2016.
Yes. Yeah.
So I just want to make sure my date was right, because people will correct me in the comments. But so 2016 December. It took them a few weeks to have their first leaderboard event, which of course to us right now would be like, wait, what? They didn't have a leaderboard event the first week the game came out? No, they didn't. They had like a pull event. That would be an event that would run over a weekend. Like, people right now are like, what? Right. What are you talking about? That's crazy talk. But yeah,
the very first couple of months of the game were much different than the way they are now.
Yeah. So the first actual event that came out was a fire event. I forget what the name of it was off the top of my head, unfortunately, at the moment. But it was an event where they offered Calcor and Dracor. And I think Dracor was like 12k souls. I swear, like the top prize was 12,000 or something, and it felt.
Right, but it was not. But it was like a 10-day event. Too.
Yeah, it was so long, and I didn't understand really what grinding in the game was really all about.
Like 4-star relics down around like 2k. Right?
It was absurd, but I got up to what's it called? I got up to the first 4-star Titan, Calcor. I think it was at like 9,000, and it took me to me back then. It took me all of the time to get to that point, and I wasn't really. I think I might have spent $10 or I might have spent $20 on that event, and it was the first time I ever spent money in the game was for that event to get my first 4-star. But I think the pulls were horrible for Relics.
Yeah. So Zalon started a few weeks before me. I started sometime in January, I think, or maybe February. I can't remember. But I do remember that my first 4-star Titan was the original release of Krothos.
Oh, okay.
And I remember that because I actually completed the event while I was flying from Atlanta to Las Vegas on the plane. Remember that?
Okay, yeah. I do. Wow.
Yeah, and I paid for the Wi-Fi so I could play on the plane, and just knocked it out while I was flying. So
nice. Well, actually, Petrified says, plus I wrote the disdain for RNG prior to seeing you win the Titan. Yeah, I know. So there is people that definitely write. I've definitely done it before, too, though, where I make a comment in people's videos in the beginning, and then as soon as I get closer to the end, then I have to go back to edit and write, like, my full comment. But sometimes I do that because I don't want to forget what the first thing I wanted to say. But and I notice people do that, too, with comments in my videos as well. But, yeah, my first 4-star Titan was Calcor. I'll show you him. Guess what? I still got him. I still have my first.
Along with Kobar.
Yeah. Oh, I still got my Kobar too.
Was your first max Titan, right? You get your level 30 Kobar or level 40 Kobar?
No. I actually maxed Kobar. I think possibly after I maxed Auric. So I kept Kobar. I knew that he was my original, but I don't think I maxed him. I think he might have been sitting at 20 or something like that for a while because I obviously went up to 3 stars for a while. I think I had what did I have? A Durat. I didn't max that Durat though. I took Durat to like 30, I think, or something like that. And then after that, it was all Calcor. But then I realized that leveling 4 stars, to quote another YouTuber known as Vintage, it's a brutal slog. So it was a brutal slog, and leveling up a 4-star while everybody else was enjoying leveling up their 3 stars, it was like, wait a second, what am I doing here? But here, let me show you.
Yeah, and then and you didn't even have 4-star relics you could use back then because
you couldn't.
They had durability, and nobody used 4-star relics on offense. They were just always used for defense.
Yep, you used 2 stars most of the time and 3 stars if you got them. And 4 stars, you just kept, you held on to them for dear life. But here's my Calcor. Now notice he's got 4 skills unlocked and 4 relics unlocked. And he's sitting at 32 because he's an old school Titan. And look, he's got a locked skill. I don't even know what his last skill even is. He's so old school.
You got 2 locked skills. Oh no, you got 1 locked skill.
1 locked skill, but 2 locked relics still. But yeah, but still, even at 32, he should only have 3 relic slots. But anyway, so
Right.
he's got resist to physical, earth, and lightning, and then his armor for those grenadiers. Now, the thing is, back in the day, everybody was like, it's a joke, Zalon. You have resist against lightning. And nobody, and for the longest time, that was a huge joke. But now it's huge because it actually is something in the game. So, but yeah, original Calcor. And then here, I also got what Bo was saying before too. This is from the very first start of the game, the very first time I played. Oh, I'll just flip it around. Hold on. It takes forever to go through champions. There he is. This is my original Kobar. And yeah, I put 3-star relics on him because I just wanted him to look look all sorts of cool. But yeah.
That's funny.
He's got Titan armor and Titan armor piercing. It's my original Kobar, the one that you get in the very beginning of the game. I'm almost certain. I did it because I also knew that no one else would do it. It's just one of those things. So.
Very cool, though.
Yeah, very, very old
A
school.
max 1-star. You don't see those very often.
Yeah, max 1-star with all 3-star relics.
Right. Are they maxed? Did you max out? You should max out his relics. You should put some 4-star relics on him.
Yeah.
Like maxed out 4-star relics.
Max 4-star relics on him?
See what happens.
Yeah. Well, what's it called? Petrify says, so hitting low-level lands gave you less than 10 souls, unlike today. Yeah, Petrified, it was like that. It was crazy back in the day.
Yeah,
you couldn't hit.
There were no boost. They didn't have multiplier. Did they? Did they have relics?
Well, the relics. No, yeah, they had relic boosts back then.
They had relics, but they didn't have like boost titans. You didn't get a 1.2.
Yeah, no, boost titans didn't exist back then. That's another thing too. So the reason for the lower soul counts, like for that 12,000 for that fire event, and I only got to 9K, it was because the only way to get a boost, was to be having a relic equipped, and also the only other thing that was in your favor was you had to hit at your level lands. So if you're, high, and your Titans are fairly new, you know what I mean? If you didn't have like a max Titan to run it with, or like a 3-star, if you weren't in your 40s, you weren't going to be able to do it. Plus also 3-star Titans maxed out at 40, not 50. Because they, later on in January, February is when they upgraded the Titans to even be higher. Your first 4-star was Ishkar. Ishkar can be good. That's the infiltrator that I have right now that I'm actually has the best skills out of all my infiltrators. Even though my Ilzar is also good, but I don't know. I prefer to work on my what's it called? I prefer to work on my Berserker. Like my Halzir or my Mamesh. But Ishkar for infiltrators, yeah, I like his skills. Damage, critical damage, armor piercing damage. To me that's awesome. What's up, Lord Thanos? All right, see you later, Real Hand. Yeah, I'm about actually ready to end the stream. Sorry, Lord Thanos. We're probably getting close to the 2-hour mark, if not over. And yeah, we're definitely over the 2-hour mark. But then again, I was trying to create as much content as possible. I will be back again tomorrow during the daytime, in the morning, before I leave, because I want to just have as much content out as available so that you can watch while you grind and enjoy. So let's see. D or Bo, you guys have anything else to say?
I think I'm good, Zalon.
I was losing my voice there. All right, cool. Well, then let's just take a look real quick where my soul count is here at the end. 3,322. Ranked 434. That's not bad. Just grab these.
Give me just a half a minute, and I'll tell you the. I think I'm in top 100.
Oh, yeah?
To give you guys an idea where that is. Look, there's Don. Don says, "Woohoo!"
So I may have missed it, guys. Did you guys say you were going to do a live stream after the when the Krampus event comes out?
Yeah, if we do, for when the Krampus event comes out, it'll probably be on Bo's channel. So
Okay.
yeah, actually, you know what, Bo, that's a good idea.
Probably.
Do you want to post real quick your link to your channel? And if anyone here has not yet subbed to Bo, make sure you do, because we're gonna live stream from Bo's channel on Christmas.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's pretty easy. YouTube.com/Boganora.
Yeah. But here, post it anyway, just so everybody here in the chat still
All
has
you gotta do is
opportunity.
click on. Now, if you guys don't know, you guys that don't know, it's the little icons on everybody next to everybody's name. If you click on it, or if you right click on it, it'll say go to channel.
Yep.
Or sometimes there's a little 3 dots that comes up, and you can go to channel. That'll take you to their channel. But anyway, there's my channel.
There we go. Good.
And
Check
so I have 9222 souls, and I am ranked number 79. So
All right, thanks,
top 100 is right at 8,050 right now, guys.
Nice.
And let's see, top 50 is above 11,000.
Cool.
So, and I'm not going for any particular position. I just need to get Jotun because, like Zalon, it's this weekend before Christmas, and we're all busy. We got stuff to do.
Yeah, most definitely. So, all right. Well, cool. Well, for the non-toxic gamers, I am Zalon.
And I am Bo.
And I'm D. Woohoo!
And we are signing off.